Hey everybody, back again. This evening I'm going to do a beer I've never had before. I just saw this on the shelf. Looked a little odd. It's plain white cap sort of. And on the cap is written wit beer, beer blanche, beer bianca, white beer. It's the Blanche de Bruxelles. It says beer blanche, white beer. It's got, I don't know if you can see that, little kid peeing on the beer, I guess. I don't know what that, I guess it's gonna be a yellow beer from the looks of that. This is a wit beer. It's one of my favorite styles. Comes in at 4.5% ABV. Let me grab my notes here. I took some stuff from the website. Okay, this is from the website. It says the Witteke is a typical beer from the past. It was characteristic for farm-based breweries. The craft brewers used the best ingredients from their own harvest. Blanche de Bruxelles owes its natural cloudiness to the presence of wheat, 40%. During the boiling process, natural aromas are added, coriander and dried orange peel. You will note its freshness and refinement upon tasting, typical for this extraordinary white beer. The brewing method, which includes the gradual addition of hot water, takes a long time. I am assuming they meant time. It's just a goof. Definitely a goof on the website. Just like all the other beers produced by Lefebvre, this beer is not filtered. If served correctly, it produces a cloudy beer with a white head. Comes in at 4.5% ABV. I like wheat beers. I like them a lot. Normally like them in the summer. Definitely want to save this cap. It's a unique, sort of a unique cap. So let me get this in the glass and see what we have. Wow, that is a cloudy, very pale yellow beer. Got about maybe 2 fingers, finger and 3/4 of a really fluffy white head. Decent looking white beer. So let me give it a nose and see if all these ingredients they've added, these natural aromas, are really there. Okay, I get a nice pleasant wheat aroma right there in the front. Maybe just a hint of bubble gum. I do get a bit of the coriander. There's a little bit of some citric tartness in the background, almost lemony. Maybe a bit of banana and some white pepper. There's almost a mineral type flavor there too, almost like mineral water or something too, but it's a decent smelling white beer. So let's get it in the mouth and see what we have here. Oh, lighter mouthfeel than the nose would lead you to expect, but you do get some weedy flavors right up front, mixed in with a little of that coriander and spices. Spicing in the back too. I don't know, that might be some hops or something. And that's on the finish, and that's when the wheat sort of comes back. You sort of lose the wheat in the middle, and then it comes back again. Yeah, the wheat kicks things off here. You do get some citrus and like orange and lemon in the middle. Maybe a little light grapefruit. And then they sort of fade, and that's when your wheat and a little bit of the hops come, or a little bit of the bitterness comes through. I think maybe from the yeast, but it's got a pretty well carbonated. It's light, but it almost feels creamy. Nice beer, yeah, definitely carbonated. I think this will make a darn good, especially at only 4.5%. This will make a great summertime beer. That's when I normally like the white beers, wit beers anyway. Very nice and refreshing. But let me let this warm up a bit, and back in a few, and let's find out if anything else is broken out. Hey, I'm back. It's only been about 20 minutes or so, but this is warmed up pretty good. I noticed this beer does open up. I was not super impressed with it in the beginning. I'm not sure that I am super impressed with it now, but I do notice as it's warmed up, the beer opens up a little bit. The wheat comes out a little more solid. You get some more lemon zest, stronger lemon zest note to it than before. Yeah, the wheat and the coriander comes out a little bit more too. There's some floral aromas here, but there's something also. There's an off aroma. I get it in the taste too, and I can't quite define it. But there's something that just doesn't. This could be a darn good beer, but there's just that one aspect of it that I really can't define it. That just is a bit off-putting to me. Not making it undrinkable. I mean, this would be definitely would be heads above, you know, any of your BMC beers. But there's something that's just in a good wit beer. I don't know. It's that's what I got to rate it as. I got to rate it as a wit beer. I'm going to give it I don't know. I don't want to give it below 5 is average. I don't want to give it below average. I'm gonna call it 5. I'm gonna call it an average wit beer. It's okay. It's drinkable. I mean, it's not a drain pour or anything like that, but nothing outstanding. And I'm not sure just what that flavor is. It's I really don't know what they did to it. I mean, it's a brown bottle, so it shouldn't be light struck, shouldn't be skunky. It's almost a skunkiness, but it's not the usual skunkiness I'm used to. So an average beer, 5 out of 10 for the Blanche de Bruxelles with their cute little peeing kid right there on the label. But anyway, I got a new cap for my collection. So till next time, everybody, cheers and keep drinking good beer.